Welcome back, everyone. If you have ever wanted to put Apple CarPlay with GPS and all that good stuff, or Android Auto if you're a weirdo and you don't like Apple stuff, I got the solution for you. This thing from Carpuride, W712D. They sent me this and they want me to test it out. It fits in here perfectly. It has two cameras, one front and rear. It'll Bluetooth right to your phone and from there over to my soundbar, which is awesome. I ignore so much sponsorships and people that want to do product testing, but this caught my eye, so I agreed. So we're gonna put this in my buggy today. Shouldn't take very long. I'm gonna give you a review and we're gonna test it out. And then I got a wheeling trip planned, and we're gonna be really putting it to test. Let's see what's in the box. This is everything that comes with it. It comes well packaged, so you don't have to worry about that. So here's your screen. Ball mount. It's got a protective film on there right now. So power source. This is a controller, which I'll show you in a second, and then front and rear camera inputs here. It comes with both of those cameras. A sticky mount. You can run it on a permanent power source, which would be switched with your ignition or toggle switch or however you want to do it. And it also comes with a USB power source. So that goes in that end, USB goes in the USB end. Works out great. I already have a USB port there in the dash, actually two of them. So I did use it to test it out, but I don't like wires running anywhere that shouldn't be there. And I like to keep those two ports available. So I'm gonna hook it up on my ignition. It's like really straightforward. So let's just jump right into it and we'll get to testing out the cameras and show you all the functions that work. So I was test fitting the other day, trying to get a feel for how this was gonna go. I went ahead and mounted this thing because I have this 1.5-inch tube in here. My only complaint is it's meant for a motorcycle, so 1.5 inches is the biggest clamp that it has. If you're a handy person with a 3D printer, or you can fabricable some stuff up, you'd be in good shape. But I was able to make that work dead center of my dash, and I really like that. So next thing is mounting the cameras. The rear is going to be a little tricky. I'm not sure where 100% I'm going to put it. Let me show you what I was thinking. It'd be really cool to have it here, facing backwards. My trash sack would be right in the way, and I can't give up my squatchy off-road trash sack. I used to have a wrecked gear one, and it came off somewhere in the desert, and the old squatchy gave me that one. I thought here would be cool. Right here, so I could really see the axle, and any rocks back here, and that still may become... That actually might be what I do. Because if it's wide angle, I might be able to see past that trash sack. Trash shack. Say that 3 times fast. Let's get the front on. We'll hook it right up to the monitor and kind of see what the view's looking like. That'll give me an idea. So let's just jump to the front. I have this light right here. I think I'm just going to put it off. Not quite centered. Ooh. That would be a great spot. I'll destroy that camera right there though. I think here, if I put it here, you can see how much that gets kissed by rocks. Not much happening here. So I believe that's going to be my spot. Tracker, why are you eating sticks? Quit eating sticks. Oh, I can't run zip ties right there because of that winch plate. Yeah, I can. I'll just go around it all. That'll work. Just have to put some together. Ooh, that's not as long as I thought. Well, that's a problem. Looks like I gotta reach out to the manufacturer and say, hey, can you send me some extension cords? Well, I'll still just mount the unit and I'll just add the cameras later so we can still see how that works, because it's such a beautiful day. I'm already hanging out with you guys. And I kind of had it in my mind all day that I was going to get this done. Let's get the power source hooked up. This here is jiving pretty decent, but my holes ain't lining up right there. My holes ain't lining up here. So this is going to need some convincing to fit right here. So I got to bring the inner coupler out of me. If you don't know who Matt Cutler is, check this out. He's the master. I taught him everything he knows. So I need to get this dash redone. But until then, I'm gonna snippety snip right here, make that fit. I need to mark it. I'll probably just scratch it with a screwdriver right here. Oh yeah, so one good scratch, one good scratch. Close enough for government work. You wanna go? Oh, if you ever wondered what behind my dash looked like, it's very dirty. A lot of science happening there. So, got our marks. I'm gonna just go nibble this out with a cutoff wheel real quick. It's not made for aluminum, because you gotta have a special wheel for aluminum. But then you just cut it anyways, because that's all you got. So you want to put this thing on your lawnmower somewhere and clamp it down real good. You want to cut it nice and straight like that. Then we go test fit. Dog, you want to go for a ride so bad, don't you? I'll take it. Where's my pliers? Well, gotta clamp her down. Oh yeah. Got that thing rightly bent. Now I can get in there and right off with a cutoff wheel. Now you want to clamp it down again. See, that don't look that bad from this angle, fabricator. I'm gonna take you for a ride, buddy, I promise. Oh, looky there. Oh, like it was meant to be. Man, you can really do a great hack job if you just put your heart into it. Yeah, see, we got the doohickey, and it goes on there. Like, it goes better than that. See, this is a button. It does things. What it does, to my understanding, is you could answer a phone call with it, which I have no cares for. I'm in a rock crawler. But you can push the button and flop the camera screens back and forth, is my understanding. So in theory, I have this mounted right over here. I'd really like to 3D print something to flush mount it. That'd be cool. I don't have a 3D printer though. We need to hook up our power source. Let's get on track here. Daggone, where's my Allen wrench? Oh, see, I'm throwing the screen around. We're gonna find out how tough it is. I'm not gonna baby it. You know, it's gonna get bounced around. It's gonna get wet, pressure washed. I gotta find my Allen wrench. If you're only here for the tech, I'm so sorry. This is just not a tech channel. But you can skip ahead my shenanigans and I'll show you this thing working. Ah, comes with everything you need. I just don't keep up with it. Alright, so that doohickey goes on the hill. I don't know how to film and make all this work. There we go. It's a pretty solid mount. I feel pretty confident about it, honestly. I think I'm gonna leave it straight like that, so passenger and driver are just straight on with it. Dash USB. is hot right now, I believe. Yeah. Which I've already wonderfully tied in some LEDs here. Yeah, that's, you know, that's a good ground. That's where that goes. See, I'm already stealing. It's just for a little bitty LED light. The good news is I don't have to hack this up. Look, I don't even have to unravel the nice packaging right out of the box. I just come over here. I like stabbing things into hot panels. Yay! Let's go front camera. Oh, I already sees it. Look at that. Are y'all seeing this? Oh. What? Hello, tracker. All right, let's do stuff. Oh, what's happening now? Oh, it just linked to my phone. That's what I need. Let's see. So this doohickey, that's gonna be sick. I'm gonna have this on the front axle, up shining there. Ooh, holy smokes, that's actually pretty clear. I'm impressed. Wind. Wow. Man, when I'm crawling, that is going to be incredible. That is far better than I expected. Golly, would you look at the sexiest woman right here just coming down the hill? Who is that, Tracker? Who is that old woman right there?
Stop filming me. Tracker.
So I can just push this button and flip back and forth to whatever I want on my phone, which works with Onyx, works on there. Cover up my... That's pretty awesome. And then it's touchscreen. Always works. The screen's responsive. Well, my dad called me, and that allowed me to charge this thing for just a little bit. So I think we're gonna get this finished out. So definitely happy with this mounting. Super impressed with the quality of the videos and the camera. The rear camera cord is longer. It's the same pin. Let me show you what I done. I stuck it right there, right under my oil pan. Kind of a vulnerable spot, but I don't need rocks and stuff up in there near my oil pan anyways. It's up above my links. So we're just gonna roll with it. It looks like the front camera is the dominant camera here, and you have to select to see the rear. Now that I've played with it off camera and got to know it. So the button flips it back and forth, which I really like. I do wish that I could cycle through 2 different cameras and my phone. But either way, that's pretty awesome. I'm happy with this. I'm gonna leave it kind of loosely hooked up like this and go to Golden Mountain with it and see how it holds up. I'm gonna wash it and everything before I permanently run all this stuff and truly wire it in correctly. No, that's gonna stay, that's permanent. But I'm gonna route the cameras a few different ways until I decide exactly where I'm gonna put them. Dramatic hood opening. All right, man, I feel like this video is all over the place. So I now have the camera mounted right below my oil pan, facing the front axle. You can seize it right there. It's gonna get a proper zip tie or 3 over there. And I can see the corners of each of these tires. That's gonna be pretty sweet off-road. I have everything ready to put this dash panel back on. I mounted my controller that goes bloop, bloop. It all works out. Baby, you can talk. I'm going to edit this.
Oh,
You're not going to mess it up.
I'm filming.
I know this is your first time filming for me, and it's our first YouTube video.
The phone threw me off. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a GoPro. The GoPro is dead, folks. But hey, it's been like a week, and everything just got away from me. There's always like a day's delay in communicating with the manufacturer. Turns out they don't have the extension cords that I hoped for. So I only got the one camera. I mounted it right here, as you can see. I'm already loaded up. So by the time you're watching this video is dropped, I'm actually at Golden Mountain. I'm putting this thing to the test. It's supposed to be a little sloppy up there. Tune in next week and you'll see the beat down that I'm fixing to give this thing, and we'll see how the camera and the Apple CarPlay works out.